Hi, Jamaicans.com. Oh gosh. Welcome to another episode of Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt. And you must be asking, when last Mr. Face Day? As you come in, I am holding this book in my hand because I want to know how many of you know this book. If you know this book, say the name of the book. I mean, the name of it is on the cover. But if you know and if you have a copy of this book, just ensure that you write in the comment sections as you come in, say, I know the book, or I have the copy, I have a copy of it, or say something. Answer the question. Do you know this book? Today's topic for Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt is, should Jamaican motorists be the only persons, road users, should they be the only road users who have a copy of this book and who know Jamaican road code? As you come in, just tell me where you're connecting from. I'm broadcasting from the beautiful city of Kingston, Jamaica. And for the newcomers, my name is Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt. I try to come in at least once per week, but I had a host of events. Hi Wesley. Wesley, are you at home or are you at work? I remember the last time you connected with us, you told us that you were actually at work. And if you are new, Karen says she need that book. If you are new to Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt, it's basically a conversation involving moi and you. So be prepared to comment and see your comments being read live during the show, because that's exactly what the show is about. It's a reasoning session. So tonight's topic, do you think, or should, let me rephrase it, should Jamaican motorists, and when I say motorists, private and public passenger, public drivers, drivers, or vehicle operators, yes, should they be the only road users who have a copy of this book? I'm gonna take your comments right now. Hi Melissa from New Jersey. Where's the same day home? All right, that's good. As you come in, hi Karen from New York. Gregory is here from Hollywood, Florida. What do you mean, so the book upside down? I don't know if it. Oh my God, turn it the other way. It's how do I? If I turn it like this, are you gonna see? No, this is just gonna make it worse. It's just that how the camera is placed. All right. I know what I'm gonna do. Just a minute. Let me show you exactly what I'm gonna do. All right. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. Okay. Here we go. So here's the book. So now you're seeing it. Now you are seeing it. Here it is. So tell me, do you know this book? If you know this book, tell me exactly where. Tell me exactly where you've seen it and if you have a copy of it. All right. I know we have non-Jamaicans on this live, so even if you are non-Jamaican, let me know if you have a copy of the driver's guide for your country. If you have a personal copy of it. Karen says no, because I need that book and I think everybody should have a copy so they can learn more. Gregory says mirror image. Exactly, that is what happened. So that's why I just flipped the camera so that you could see it. So yes, today we are talking about, tonight I should say, because it's nighttime in Jamaica now. Wesley say yes, no, me see, right? Yes, Wesley. So answer my question, no. Do you have a copy of that book, sir? Do you have a copy of it? Right? And the reason I'm asking that question to you guys, and the other question as it relates to motorists, should they be the only persons who have that book? Dottie, hi Dottie. Dottie says, everyone who wants to study the rules of the road should have it. All right, I'm gonna address that shortly. Hi Robin here, connecting from Chi-Town. You know Lamoa said that? You know Lamoa called Chicago Chi-Town? Alright, thanks for connecting with us. Hi Gary. Yeah, he actually has Gary as his name. He says, yes, but don't know where to find it now. What? Gary, are you living in Jamaica right now? Wesley says, yes, I used that book when I was learning to drive over 32 years ago. All right. Dottie says, I have a copy, as many do in the US. All right. So what's the name of the one in the US? Is it the same driver's guide, or does it have a different name? It is live, Belford. You are watching Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt live right here on Jamaicans.com. So tell your friend to tell a friend to tune in, right? It's gonna be an interesting show. So we are answering the question, should motorists be the only road users who have access and a copy of this book? And I'm gonna show you the book once again, right? Here's the book. Here it is. Yeah? Here it is. It says the Road Code Edition, newly revised by Cliff Hilton, the Jamaican Driver's Guide, right? So, Jamaican people, tell me, why is it important to have that book? Well, I'll tell you, for new drivers, you have to know the road code. You have to know the road code. People who are interested in learning to drive, you have to know the road code. People who, Belford says good. People who are driving, and according to Wesley, who got it 32 years ago, you should still have a revised copy. I'm pretty sure Cliff Hilton is the author. Who is asking? Clover is asking, who is Cliff Hilton? Cliff Hilton is the author of this version of the Jamaican Driver's Guide. So back to what I was saying. So if you are learners, if you're a learner, new driver, well, you're learner different from new driver. If you're a learner, you need to get a copy of the book. If you're a new driver, you still need a copy of the book. And I also believe if you are a driver with, even if you're not new, you're not so new, you're used to the road, you still need to keep a copy. Why is this important? The Road Safety Unit in the Ministry of Transport is reporting here in 2019 that road fatalities are running one per day. One per day. Can you believe every single day that passes, every single day that there's life, someone or probably more than one person or more than one Jamaican is being injured as a result, injured or worse, led to their death due to bad driving on Jamaican road. Road fatalities is a real issue, and I want to big up Richard Wright, who is a regular viewer of Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt. He actually reached out to me, and I tell you guys, I like when you guys jump in my DM. You understand? I like when you send me messages to the Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt Facebook page. Not all the time I'm able to respond to all of them, you understand, but myself and my team get it done. And he suggested we talk about this topic. Come on. I mean, we've seen so many incidences where pedestrians, motorcyclists, pillions, passengers, and even the drivers themselves are hurt because people don't know the road code. I have seen where pedestrians will see a green light and decide to cross the road. Like, uno say, uno must see bus a hospital. Uno must see care a hospital. Because what would strike you to want to cross the road when you learn from primary and prep school, say you must look up, down? By the way, that was just so error. That was just so wrong what they told us. Well, back in my day, they told that sound early. But back in my day, they were like, look up, look down, and look up again, and then cross. No! If you read the book, if you read this book, it will tell you, look up and down. Yes, look left, look right, but wait until all vehicle pass. You could have been pedestrian a little bit more. You could have turned up right there, pedestrian crossing a little bit more. You have to wait until the place is clear, the way is clear, and then you cross. So guess what? All of us have to be educated. The motorists I have seen where it's a slim road, 2 streams of traffic, one going up, one going down. Guess what them do? They make a 3rd stream because them don't want to wait in line. It's in the book. That is illegal. Let me take some of your comments. All right. Gregory said, never seen it. I'm both in the US and Jamaica. I only have an international license. Only difference is which side of the road you use. Well, I am pretty sure, Gregory, they must have one in the US. Guys, you can tell me if there is a driver's guide in the US. I believe Dottie had said that. Dottie says the driver's license building gives them out free. See there? See there? Gary said, just saw an accident on Facebook. Very graphic. By the way, why do the people continue doing that? Don't you understand that you are actually sharing the final moment of somebody, family member's life, and when you share that on social media, that is traumatic. Look here, remember say them me find out say my cousin they dead past social media now, and while me forgive the person for making it known on social media first before advising me and other family members, look here, it's not right. So people need to stop doing that. And when you guys see posts like that, you need to report them. Alright, but back to what we were saying. So Gary said he saw an accident on Facebook, very graphic. A biker lost his head. He had no helmet on. Look here. This book also speaks about protective gear. Everybody, once you use the road, big and small, pitney or adult, grandma or mommy, it no matter, father or son, you need to read the book. This for now, until they make another book, this for now is the road Bible. And the road Bible is for all road users. It's not only for motorists. And I think the statistics, that is the context in which we should analyze the statistics that and the stories and the reports that are being presented about the increase in road fatalities in Jamaica. Look here, them say it gone up by 39%, and that is higher than the preceding, that is higher than the corresponding period last year. So 2018 it was not at 13. It has escalated beyond the number it was at in 2018, which is sad. They have the road safety unit in the Ministry of Transport. I'm speaking about Jamaica for all the persons who are just joining. They are reporting that we have at least 1 road fatality each day. You know what I mean? Every single day. Weekend is not excluded. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every day somebody crash. That is not good. That cannot be good for our country. You understand? We're killing off so many people. And they also say, and you can check the Ministry of Transport site. You don't have to take my word for it. You understand? You can check the statistics are there for you to view for yourself. They are saying that the people who are most at risk are motorcyclists, right? Me not even talk about them now, because me tell you, say me weary a bike man, you know. Motorcyclists, drivers of public and private motor vehicles, passengers and pedestrians. Come on, when you read this book, right? When you read it, it shows you clear instructions for all the people involved. And I soon talk about the passengers of public passenger passengers of public transport. Marlon says it's just indiscipline and impunity, all when them know the road code. So you want me to say no? I doubt them know the road code, no, Marlon. I doubt some of the something them what them do. And I always take it from this approach: educate. Because you see, when you penalize, you can penalize somebody knowing fully well, so them know exactly what they're supposed to do. So you see, when the penalty come, a penalty if it turn up. And if you agree with me, just give me some hearts, give me some likes. You understand? So I know that you're hearing me and you're with me on this with this conversation. Robin says, where in Jamaica are you? My family's from Black River. So I'm broadcasting from Kingston, Jamaica, but I'm actually from Montego Bay. Jovel says, true. Wesley said, you need to share this live feed to the taxi men. Them drive bad. Wesley, we need to start name and shame. That's what we need to start do. If you know of a taxi man or a specific route or drive bad and go on bad, look here, I do not make any or make any apology for calling out people when they do rubbish on the road. I make no apology of it. Look here, I'm one of those passengers who say, okay, so let me out now. I will be one of those passengers. And since the incident, I have been taking private taxis until, I get my wheels. So give you an update on that. But I am telling you guys that I am one of those passengers who will come out of the vehicle or make a note of that. If it's unsafe to do so, I make a note of the driver, and I could have rain or shine, I'm not traveling with you again. Not doing it. You understand? All right. Gary says some people just step out on the pedestrian crossing, baby, in hand. That's even upsetting. Don't matter if vehicle moving or the color of the traffic light. Reggie said getting from Montego Bay to Negril was the scariest trip I've ever taken. Oh my, I'm so sorry to hear, Reggie. I would recommend taking private transport if it's possible. There are a number of chartered bus services that are available, so it's a little bit more expensive, but let me tell you something, nothing no more expensive than your life here. Nothing, any money where you spend, it no more valuable than your life. I'm going to tell you about it. And you see, if you can't afford it, make it stay, right? Marlon says they know just I guess you're trying to say they know just indiscipline. Kimon says, who writes the taxi drivers and pedestrian version of the code? Considering how they drive and use the roads, they clearly are each on a code that does not coincide with the one mentioned in this video. I think if we learn those codes, the one mentioned in this video should be the last to relearn. There's to my knowledge, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, there's only one code. There's only one Jamaican road code. I know there are revisions based on increases, technological evolution or different changes and so, but I don't know of any vast change or difference in Jamaican road code for taxi drivers versus pedestrians. So I think what the issue is knowledge. That's what I think. You guys may disagree. Dottie says, oh my God, I come to Jamaica, I would be frightened to drive there. Dottie, so it's not horrible, but you have to be a defensive driver. Belfort says, my 2 kids' mother and my 2 children live in Jamaica. She has a car in which she uses a young man to drive the van to carry my daughters to school and carry her around. I want to read all of this. I guess you're saying mad. I was so mad the other day when she told me the car was overheating and the needle on the dashboard going up on the TED line, and the car is struggling to go, and he's driving and don't know what's happening. He's driving the car with coolant as water and don't know yet he's driving. Lots of Jamaican drivers don't know the road code. So here's my question to you, Belford. First of all, let me say I'm sorry to hear about that. But my question to you, and your kid's mom, what action have you taken considering that you know about this, right? Marlon says them share it for the likes. Them here say Facebook pay you for the amount of likes you get. What you say? Marlon? Well, this said, dead with love, Ashley. If it's not for Facebook, enough things would have passed us by. Yes, I understand what you're saying, but I also believe, I get what Marlon is saying. Read the graphics, the graphic content that is shared. Block them. You can report it as well to Facebook, and they'll suspend their account or something like that. I love doing that, by the way. Wesley says, Gregory says, too many buy license in Jamaica. Gregory, I'll address that shortly. Brian says, hi Brian, I think this is probably the first time you're connecting with us. Funny enough, the other day I was going to the airport and I was stuck in traffic like for 1 hour, and when I looked to the right of me, the amount of cars I saw on the port that's waiting to be cleared, and image, I am here stuck in traffic. So I was wondering, where are they going out? Where are they going out? So many cars. Let me tell you. First of all, if you're just joining the conversation, this is Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt, and we are talking about the very important issue of road fatalities in Jamaica. Look here, it is at a boiling point now. We have the Road Safety Unit in the Ministry of Transport reporting that there is at least one road fatality, one car accident fatal. When I say, by the way, when I say road fatality, it means that somebody dead. Here, somebody dies. It's fatal because someone dies. So they're reporting that at least one incident of road-related death happens every day in Jamaica. Can you believe that? And since 2019, the number of road fatalities have increased by 39%. That is just ridiculous. You understand? And we need to do something about it. This is my recommendation. Everyone needs a copy. You need to be giving your children this as their birthday present, especially when them turn 16 and them say them reach age of consent. You understand? Them need to get this so that by the time them reach 18 and then can apply for them license, them know it back to front. You understand? We need to be having some more conversations about Jamaican road code. All right, so that's what we're talking about tonight, right? I have Wesley telling me say Red Hills Road taxi drivers always create third lane. And my question is this. I remember one of my friends telling me, say, look here, I remember facing off with a taxi driver one morning because I was determined that I'm not letting him in the line. And there are a number of expletives he hurled at me, and I just stood my ground until the police come and tell him, say, Virgin, right to the back of the line. So everybody in that vehicle, wherever them a go, them did late the morning. But a lesson has to be taught. We need to stand our ground. Mama, tell us something. You see taxi drivers, some, and I don't want to, because there may be taxi drivers watching this live right now, I don't want to broad brush, but you have some very daring taxi drivers. And look here, that's all they are. They are daring. I mean, you have some of them were just, a person now works so properly. You understand? But you have to stand your ground as road users, pedestrians, passengers, right? Public and private passengers, motorists, right? Drivers. You have to stand on the ground. You have to study the book and stand on the ground and stop allow bad driving. In Jamaica, we are seeing the death of so many promising Jamaicans. I mean, the other day, just couple days ago, we've heard of the death of a 13-year-old high school student in Portland. You understand? And it's as a result of a fatal bus crash, right? So the young man and a few of his colleagues from Titchfield High School, they were traveling in a minibus that is licensed to carry, hear this now, licensed to carry 15 people. Guess how many people were in that vehicle? I want to see if you guys are following. The bus is licensed to carry 15 people. Take a guess how many people were in the bus. Let me take some of your comments. Wesley said they are indecent, Ashley. The taxi drivers are bullies. Let me tell you something. One thing I know about bullies, they are also the biggest cowards. You need to stand your ground, right? Pancho says need more traffic lights. We need more working traffic lights as well. Arlene says horrific. Yes, it is. Too many sacrifices. Paula says I would never drive in Jamaica. No. I want to drive in Jamaica. I want to experience beautiful Jamaica and I want to take you with me. And no bad road user is going to stop me from doing that. Garrick says, P.S. Make it mandatory for all drivers to do defensive driving before getting licensed, and every 5 years thereafter, accident would drop dramatically. Garrick, I would, if I had any saying this, I would ask, and I know this may upset so many public passenger people, but yeah, make them renew it every year. Every year they have to do the test. Every year. And they have to do, but you see, there are so many inconsistencies, I should say, within the administering, within the testing, monitoring, and administering of licenses in Jamaica, especially road licenses, that we have to address those before we get to the part where we're penalizing bad road users. We have to fix the system. We have to fix the system, right? Romain say, do any park taxi, pop-in taxi, waterhouse drivers. Romain, I believe you're responding to the drivers who you believe are the public passenger, the areas where you have bad taxi or bad drivers. Well, I'm pretty sure there are good drivers on those routes, but we have to highlight it. I've heard so many stories about Red Hills drivers, and I myself, when I lived in that area, I'm not telling no lie. I'm more than one time I come out a vehicle because of it, right? Julie says 29. Brian says 30. Reggie says 25. Arlene says 25, 27. When I read the report and they are giving me these numbers, ladies and gentlemen, because I asked a question, the bus that crashed in Portland, it was licensed to carry 15 people, and I asked how many people were in that bus when it crashed. The report stated 24. Do the maths. 15 people, and the report states 24 persons, 24 passengers. You understand? Were in that vehicle. Everybody affected by that accident, and one person died. Others were rushed to the hospital. You understand? where it says, Ashley, I have taxi men that have hundreds of outstanding tickets but still driving on the road. The government needs to do something about them. See there? See there? We have too many people not working for us to be having these issues. We have too many people capable of carrying out specific duties competently, and we have these issues in Jamaica. We need to address the increasing number of road fatalities in Jamaica, because anyway you want to take it, I am sure you know, because I know somebody who has recently been affected by a car accident. I know somebody who has been affected. That is how real it is. You understand? And we need to do something about it. Shame and greed indeed, Arlene. Romain says defective vehicles too, not just the driving. So see there, see here, you see everything that we're talking about, Romain, it's here. It is in this book. And for those who don't know this book, it is the Jamaican Driver's Guide, and it's actually the newly revised Road Code edition. You can get it in any bookstore. Any bookstore. For you up me your mouth and say Driver's Guide, for you up me your mouth and say the Road Code book, they give you. And as a matter of fact, there's also another copy of that is the mechanical one that teaches you about the vehicle, inside the vehicle. We need for sure, pitney there, something there. We need to ensure that all road users have a copy of it. You understand? Them need to start, when they're ticketed, they should identify the police officer. And it's more work, but it's work that is beneficial, and we need to be thinking about sustainability, right? We need to be identifying the section of the road code that is being violated. And if that person receives a number of violation in that specific area for a set time period, them license need to be suspended, man. I've heard of so many people in the US having them license suspended because of them poor road use. Why can't I have that in Jamaica? Why can't I have that in Jamaica? Unruly King, hi Unruly King. I think this is the first time I'm seeing you on the live. He says, you know the problem too? Much car on the road and some of the road not designed for so much vehicle. My thing is this, I understand Jamaica's topography and all of the challenges with our road layout and whatever we call it. However, there are clear rules of the road that should be followed. Come on. A green light means go. A red light means tap. You understand? Amber, you go if you already pass the line, bridging. You not pass. You not try speed for pass. If you have passed that line, right, then you are free to hurry across, right? But not when you see yellow, you just start speed, or amber, they say. We have to teach that pedestrians, them need to wait until this area is clear and then even come off of them phone. I have had situations where I'm on the phone. By the way, I don't do this anymore, especially because what happened to me recently. I'll be on the phone and I'll have the phone in my hand same way, you know. But I hug it up and I cross the road. And when I cross the road and I realize I'm safe again, I'll say, okay, I'm over on the other side. At least that. But you're up on the phone, you're having your I don't want to say Walkman. I've been doing some research in that area, so that's why Walkman comes to my head. You're having your earphones, you're not listening to what is happening. A car is blazing, coming some emergency, and you having your earphones and you just take your time, a stroll across the road. Come on. You have children and you're not monitoring the child, and child just run out of, on the road. Come on, man. School open and the children just see it as a school has ended for the day. School has been dismissed, and you drive past a school. By the way, you're not supposed to. I was in a community in Mandeville I think it was 2 weeks ago or so, and there was this, I think it was Labor Day, Labor weekend, and there was this school zone, and I was saying to one of my friends, why they don't put speed bumps in this area? And I'm like, I really like when they put speed bumps near schools, because it forces drivers, whether you love speed or you don't love speed, you have to take time. A pitney area, that it mean you have to take time. Them not gonna walk so fast. You understand? They're a little bit more frisky, so you need to be careful on the road. Wesley says pedestrians, yes, them and them earphones while they're crossing on the green for drivers. Hi Kijani, I feel like this is the first time you're watching the live. Kijani says driving privileges in the States are even taken away if a man no pay him child support. See there. If you don't pay your ticket, them take away your license. It's simple now. It's 1, 2, 3. Check the system. You understand? See, them want to introduce NIDS, it's gonna be so much easier to track you. So check the system and get rid of the bad driving on the road. There's a particular road user, pedestrian, whatever you want to be. You understand? Even the loader man them, because let's not leave that out. In certain parishes, in certain towns in Jamaica, loader man are road users as well. And real road users. You understand? You see here say them have loader man association. They too can be very reckless on the road. We have to make sure that we are penalize passengers who don't want to wear seat belts. You understand? We have to make sure that we are penalizing pedestrians who engage in jaywalking. You understand? Kajani says she is laughing, but I'm serious about it. If we don't reach to the stage, you will have pedestrians in from your little pitney. My mother always tell me, say, look here, so when night come, you do not stand at a corner of a road and attempt any crossing. Not even night, but overall. Next thing, no dark colors. You don't know dark colors you wear at night. Bright. You're on the road, bright. Wayne said, I love your program, watching from New York City. Thank you so much, Wayne. I really appreciate it. So I won't be here for much longer, but I want you to encourage yourself, even if you're not in Jamaica right now. Practice good driving, guys. Let's save our future. Let's save Jamaica now. Let us look into what is being presented by the Road Safety Unit in the Ministry of Transport, and let's see how each of us individually can address this issue. Tax the loader man them. Me not wrong, because them a collect hefty salary, Kijana, they collect very hefty salary. Where they say, amen, Ashley, no dark colors at night if you're walking. Yeah, man. As I tell you, sit here. This is the book that you should be reading. Everyone. All Jamaicans. Because at some point, you're going to be a road user. And once you're using the road, you need to know the rules of the road. If you're a passenger and you see that a driver is violating a rule of the road, bring it to him attention. You understand? If him not talk, come out of the vehicle where it is safe. You understand? Or make a note of that driver and ensure that you do not travel with that driver again. I know it's difficult time, it's hard times. Sometimes you appreciate, you have some passengers who love the fast driving because they say they reach at work early, Cut out them foolishness there. Cut it out. Brian says most of these bad drivers, if you do a background check on them, first thing you're going to find out is that the car they are driving belongs to a police officer. Brian said that. I know, Ashley. Secondly, most of these bad drivers are buy them driver's license. Brad said that Ashley. There's so, as I was stating a while ago, there's so many inconsistencies, irregularities, corruption that needs to be addressed. Institutionalized. The institutionalized corruption that need to be addressed before we heighten our peak, our whatever we want to call it, before we escalate penalties. Because if we not fix it from the institution level, you understand, it's gonna be really hard to go on the road and penalize a driver when it doesn't start there. Let me just say that. As for me, still don't have my license. I basically did not have the best experience for doing the test, and I'll have to redo my test. So I'm gonna redo my test. Will and come again. Not right now, but I will definitely give you an update. Romain says penalize drivers with 12 brightly lit headlights. That's another thing. You are supposed to dim your light when you're approaching another vehicle. I have been in vehicles on so many occasions and see where the other driver just bright lights in your face. Come on, disrespectful. Have you read the book? Brian said, but that's true. We know this, Ashley. I'm just saying. Exactly. Yes, Kijana, I'm going to read the... Look here. I need to read the book too. Mana go around it. I have read the book on numerous occasions. You understand? And let me tell you something. Let me just be clear. I think Wesley said it when he just started. He said that, he read the book 32 years ago. You still fear read the book. When you have one new version, all motorists, all road users, it should be a requirement. It should be on the list of the textbook list for schools. All students, you forget a copy. And if you agree with me, you can show me some hearts. You can show me some likes. Thank you for all the people who are saying this is a good program. I really appreciate the support. If you enjoy it, go ahead and share the video on your timeline. And as I always say, whenever you're sharing content, sharing this Facebook Live video, don't just share just like that. Always share your thoughts. You don't have to agree with me, but just share just explain to your audience why you're sharing the video, right? All right, mess a couple hearts and likes, more like it. More like it. All right. Wesley says, you mean you failed a driver's test, Ashley? Yes, I failed it. It happens. Don't feel bad. Wheel and try again. That's exactly it. That is exactly what is going to happen, right? I guess nerves got the best of me. Everything. But I am ready and raring the next time I go. I'm pretty sure. What I was grateful for was the experience to see how it is. I'm not tell, as I say, there are so many things that needs to be addressed, right? Before we get to the stage of penalizing road users severely. But we need to get to that stage there. We need to address some of the issues that we are facing. Unruly said too much young drivers with no experience and want the 180 round corner like them a pro. By the way, you know that. From me read the book, as a matter of fact, do a driver simulation. When you speed around a corner, when you press on the gas around a corner, you actually, I don't know, I guess like a really experienced driver can explain why this happens, but it makes it very easy for the car to skid. Yeah, so you not press gas round corner, virgin. Tip it little and it will go round. I mean, a lot of people, come on, man. What does it say? You took the driver's test in Kingston, Ashley? Yes, I did. But from what I understand, it really doesn't matter where you take the test, It really doesn't matter where you take the test. It's, as I tell you, there are so many things that needs to be addressed, right? with regards to licensing, road licensing in Jamaica. But until those issues are addressed, we cannot be too heavy in our penalizing of bad road users. What we should do is call them out for it. So still ticket them, and when you ticket them, make sure say you identify which section of the road code they have violated, and we need to be monitoring them more. We need to be ensuring that every single road user has a copy of this road code. It's so important. And if you don't have a new copy, you need to go get it. So Wesley, are you me attack? Kijana says in Jamaica they fail to buy your license. I know me say so. Kijana says so. Wesley says, I know that wasn't the point where I asked. I just wondered. Oh, okay. Kijana said, hold it to round, come out the corner, then pass. That's it. But all you have to do is read and practice. Guys, it was so fun speaking with you as always. I am definitely going to try. Sometimes my weeks can be very, very hectic. Just last week, I was keynote speaker at my alma mater at a presentation at an award ceremony for a foundation that was started by a group of girls, ladies from my alma mater. We call each other girls because I went to Mount Alverna High, and that's how them always address us. So yes, so I was the keynote speaker. I was so happy about that. You can go on my Facebook page to see all about that, and I will be carrying an article on my blog livewellja.com about it. Continue to check out my articles on Jamaicans.com. A lot of things happening on Jamaicans.com, and I love this opportunity that I have been granted to connect with you on a weekly basis. I know sometimes I'm not so consistent, but trust me, you are always in my thoughts, always in my heart, and continue to connect with me even when I go offline. When you are watching this video, you can still comment. It does not matter whether it's live or it's you're watching the rebroadcast. I will still make an effort to read your comments and follow through. Look here, this topic tonight was given to me by Richard Wright, right? And I don't see him on the live tonight, but it's okay. I'm pretty sure that he's gonna catch it and he won't tell me thanks. And I want to tell him thanks as well, because it's something that I have always noticed, and it's something that we need to address. We need to be talking about how we can make Jamaica safe, friendly, warm, just as though we know it when we were children, right? Madeline says the road codes are the same everywhere. See it there? I think Gregory said it's just a matter of which side of the road that you're driving. Yeah. Wesley said we should do lunch while you're in Kingston, Ashley, but my car now work right now. Watch ya! Wesley, we can probably go live. We can probably go live on that lunch. Wesley says it was a great discussion tonight as always. Thank you so much. Alright, continue to follow Jamaicans.com. Turn on your post notification. Turn on your notification for Jamaicans.com so you are made aware when we go live. I'm not the only broadcaster on Jamaicans.com. We have a number of wonderful broadcasters bringing to you exciting, enriching, and fun content about Jamaicans right across the world. I'm here broadcasting from Kingston, Jamaica. Sometimes it's somewhere else in Jamaica, but I'm telling you that you will definitely feel the Jamaican vibe right here on Jamaicans.com. So stay tuned, and thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed. Take care.